Thank you so much. It's an honor to be invited. So much for giving us a few minutes to speak. We should start having Aloha Fridays every Friday at the chamber. I don't know what Travis thinks, but that
we go like that.
Yeah, big time. Big time. That's it. So thank you again so much. One of the things that we wanted to talk about today was, of course, how, in the dental industry, it's one of those places that it's one of the cleanest environments. That's something that, always a given. It's, but now with coronavirus, having said that, with coronavirus, there are, a lot of additional precautions that we have taken. We were closed for regular appointments earlier this year for about 3 months. We were only seeing emergencies for, for that time, 1 day a week, trying to keep as many dental emergencies out of the emergency room as possible. So that was, that was a busy time just for emergencies, but now, everyone's catching up on their cleaning appointments and on their regular kind of non-emergency care. So that's something that we're working really hard for, we're working really hard on right now to get, to see a lot of those patients who missed that this year. But some of the things, in our office now, we really focus on patient care, on the patient experience. Great dental care, of course, but we really value that patient experience. And there are so many patients that have dental anxiety, for example, or if they've had, bad experiences before and they haven't gone to the dentist for 10 years or so. So, we're really aware of that there are so many people like that. So we have a lot of things that we do in our office here behind the scenes to help counter that and to help patients with that. And our staff, our team, they're really, they're so talented. They're a really great, very compassionate group, group of dental professionals. So we're really fortunate in that way. So when our patients come in our office now, it's really like any other medical office, any other, professional office. Now we have the screens, all of our staff, all of our clinical staff, of course, but our office staff, we all wear a mask. We're pre-screening all of our patients before they even come in the office. So before they even come inside, we have the list of pre-screening questions that we ask them to ensure before they even possibly come in if they've had a fever or anything at all, if they've been traveling or have been around any positive individuals that they're aware of. So we have a series of about 10 questions that we ask them. Then when they come into the office, we ask that they come by themselves. So, so we do that, and then we also we ask those screening questions. We take their temperatures, and then our goal is to get our patients immediately back into their private rooms. So we have individual rooms for all of our treatment rooms. So there isn't like just a partition, between operatories. We're fortunate in that we can actually close the doors between rooms, so you can have your privacy just and relax in your, in your own dental room there. We're also pre-screening all of our staff every day, so we take our temperatures. We also go through those screening questions. We take our temperatures several times, 2 to 3 times throughout the day, just to be extra cautious. And in addition to that, so a lot of you all may have seen a lot of the precautions that the ADA and the CDC that they put out for dental offices. So for all of those, what we have done in the past, what we're doing now exceeds all of those recommendations. But Dr. Gravitte, he's also invested in additional equipment inside the actual operatories. So in some of our operatories where we do the aerosol procedures, which has been in the news a lot of people talk about that. we have these special machines that are dental, they're aerosol vacuums or dental evacuation units. So they are, you really wouldn't even notice them in the rooms. The patient wouldn't really notice that they remove any additional aerosol materials from that procedure. So with that, and then it sanitizes the room after. So that's something that's really, really important. It's not required to have those because they're a significant investment, but we have for those operatories where we do those procedures. Dr. Gravitte wanted to invest in those, so we have those, which is great. We also have, let's see, some of the different things. And something that a lot of people, they don't think of, we've enhanced our HVAC units here to ensure that the air quality is micro, it's really, and that makes a big difference in a medical office, especially when there's, a big focus on aerosols or what's in the air. Can you get sick from the air? So that's something that, we take really seriously too. So, so we've enhanced our air system throughout the entire office. So that's also, that's been a big upgrade for us too, which is really great. We also have, I'll pull some things here, but, these are just some of the basic things that, that you can see here, but, the face shields that you see, that's something that I think is pretty normal in a lot of offices now. Of course, masks, we have these antimicrobial jackets that all of our teamers, so we have those. We also do sprints that it actually kills 99.89% of all bacteria in your mouth is peroxyl rinse. So all of our patients do that before we even start any procedure. And then we also have, of course, our social distancing signs in the office. So we've changed the direction of the flow in our office. So that is, so it's kind of, a one-way track so that our patients, they aren't, they aren't passing each other in the hallway. We also have, this is something new that we have for our patients, but it's the UVC LED sterilization box. It's, it's a small detail for our patients, but it's something where they can come in and they can, precise their cell phone, their eyeglasses, anything that they have. So that's just a small, something small we have. And of course we have our Dr. Gravitte masks, which we also have, for our patients too. And that's something that I didn't mention, but probably goes without saying that all of our, we ask that everyone wear a mask. All of our patients wear a mask when they come into the office. So, so that's something that we do, that we require also. So, let's see, get set back up there. So a lot of the additional things and a lot of the additional that we've exceeded all of those recommendations. We've also distanced our appointments out, so we have more time between our appointments to thoroughly clean all the door handles, anything that our patients, anything that can be touched, so we thoroughly have that between our appointments. So, from a business standpoint, it's heavily affected us in the dental industry overall, but the care, the need for dental care is really, it's greater than ever now. Earlier this spring, we made the decision to postpone our 6th annual Dentistry from the Heart event, which is our annual free dental day for the community. We postponed that until next year. We're really not sure if we'll be able to have, because that draws such a large crowd, hundreds of people. So we're not sure when we can safely announce a new date for that. And last year, we did our first veterans event, Smiles for Freedom, our first free dental day just for veterans. And this year we're not able to host that event for the same reason. So we're, that's a big part of our business, a big part of what our mission is as a local company, is to give back, especially in the health arena, the dental field. So we were really disappointed about that, but there was no way we could do it. So look for those, for that event, for those events next year, just as soon as we can safely estimate. I don't think anybody really knows, but as soon as we can safely estimate a date. So, but we were able to do our Community with Heart event earlier this year, which was a new event for us. It was a contact-free, the care package distribution, and to just right under 600 different points between different organizations we partnered with. We did a drive-through here at our office. So that was really great, and it helped so many people and so many families. So that was great. We partnered with United Fund of Surrey, to really get our reach out into the community much further than if we were just doing it by ourselves, because Gravitte, they helped with the Meals on Wheels. We were able to reach so many different people. Surrey Medical Ministry, for example. So talking about being a local company and partnerships, how important those are. Reaching out to someone. Dr. Gravitte's always been a supporter of the United Fund of Surrey, but reaching out to them for an event like this and having their help and networking, and even doing a call like this, doing a Zoom meeting like this, network with other organizations that are doing great things in our community, and learning how we can be a part of that and move forward for a stronger community, a healthier community. That's always our goal. But this is something that we started with the Surrey. I'm not sure have you all seen the small cards? Let's see. So it's I was talking with Monique, with the new executive director of United Fund, and she has this Kickoff with Kindness campaign because their annual event also was canceled, so they needed a big kickoff. So she started this, and we were talking, and I said, well, for us, a smile is the first sign that you show friendliness. It shows so much to someone that you meet, to a stranger, friend, whatever it is. It's really powerful, and you can't. I know we're a dental office saying that, but you can't underestimate how powerful your smile is, especially now with everyone wearing a mask. You try to smile with your eyes, but it's hard because it's showing that emotion and that that authentic emotion to someone that you meet is that exchange is really powerful. So we were really excited to partner with them on these cards, and it's really encouraging random acts of kindness. So Prudence McKay, they're doing your buy one get one free truffles. Sweet Sarah, the new company there off of Main Street, she's doing something today through the weekend. Chick-fil-A on Monday. And a lot of other things too, but the back of the card kind of tells about it. But it's really great. But it's it's encouraging, to do for anonymous random acts of kindness for your neighbor, for your friend, just leaving a card behind to encourage that smile in them too.